Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into some PKA once again with level 60 playthrough, utilizing a full boosted team with none of the new batch. So, in today's video, we're going to be taking down level 60 to 80 for RAYLEIGH, as well as looking at the mini-boss fights against either Roger or Odin. So, I am going to sort of showcase both of them. Unfortunately, most of the time, you'll only be able to fight one of them along the map. But, I will showcase both of them in this particular video, as I'm going to slowly level up Roger and Odin together, but obviously sort of prioritize a lot of the end game farming for RAYLEIGH, just to try and get as much content out there for you guys as we possibly can. So, against Odin, if you guys want to check out some other videos, I do have some other stuff up on the channel. Against Odin, the recommended characters are the RAYLEIGH Gabon and Whitebeard batch. However, we are going to try and maximize our drops here by bringing a friend captain, Robin Koala, with a bunch of other boosters. The team looks kind of the same as what you guys saw in the original run. Well, actually, no, it doesn't, because we did like the auto strat, but it's very similar to some of the characters that we brought in the original fight against Odin. Now, Shanks, Buggy, RAYLEIGH Gabon, those characters are exceptionally powerful. And then, because we are still doing level 60, we are going to bring a friend captain, Robin Koala. Now, Robin Koala only boosts Dex, Int, and Cerebral, which is a little bit annoying because like our whole team is none of that except for RAYLEIGh Gabon. So we are losing a lot of like stats with them as our captain, but look, it doesn't matter all that much, because literally with 2 units from 60 to 80, like, you should be in a pretty good spot to actually take down the fight no matter what. So we're going to switch with RAYLEIGh Gabon there. We're going to keep our Koala captain, just because we want an extra unit hitting with type advantage here. As you guys can see, from level 60 to 80, it's not exactly super challenging. We're still in pretty good stead to sort of maximize our gains for turtles, so that's always going to work very, very nicely as we sort of make our way up the game right now. If you guys want to farm turtles easy, just use the auto strat on level 40. That's going to be the way. But if you guys actually want to play the game a little bit more, and you want to start investing in your characters in terms of getting them higher up, like your actual runs for PKA, this is going to be a fun way to do so. I'm going to switch with Koala and Robin here as well. Get rid of the special bind with RAYLEIGh Gabon and get rid of the despair with Shanks. That's always fun. And I'm going to break the barrier just with 2 perfects here. And then RAYLEIGh Gabon should be easily killed. Beautiful. Easy peasy stuff. Like I said, like in the lower 60 to 80, it's not exactly that difficult to sort of take this fight down. It's going to get harder once the HP starts to scale and a bunch of different debuffs start coming into play, but we can always just use like a friend captain, Luffy and Ace, because his whole team is free spirit as well, so that's definitely an option as well. Need some color affinity with Koala and Robin here. Koala and Robin can give us an orb boost. Once we have an orb boost, we can use Luffy and Ace to give us an attack boost. Unfortunately, we don't get their conditional, which is absolutely fine because we already have the defense down conditional. Either or, we would have both of them. With this particular build, you don't need the Frankie support, but that Frankie support is there in case you have to use double Luffy and Ace. I do understand finding Koala and Robin friend captains can be a little bit annoying, so this particular team does actually work with a friend captain, Luffy and Ace as well, so that's also something really, really fun. So there you guys go. That was the Odin fight. I'm going to quickly go into the Roger fight now. Obviously, Roger's not going to be on this particular map, but we will go into the Roger fight for you guys, just to sort of showcase the level 60 to 80 Roger team as well. So let's see how many totals we get first. Before we do that, we got 4 total drops on the map, and then we get another 6 from guaranteed. So 10 totals all up. A very, very nice haul there. Oh, we got 2 tickets as well. Beautiful. We love to see that. All right, we're gonna go to the Roger fight now. Alright, so onto the Roger fight. Running real low on Koala and Robin friend captain, so shout out to Procker for this one, because you need some limit break materials, my guy. I don't know what to say about that, but hey, I've been there, so you know I can't talk. So against Roger, it's pretty much the same fight as last time. The recommended characters are Odin, Toki, Luffy, Yamato, and the Luffy Yamato batch. So if you guys have the rare recruits of Usopp, Robin, and Nami, you are going to be in for a good time here. Remember, from level 60 to 80, like, the HP is nothing crazy, so even bringing non-boosted units is going to work out quite nicely. But you have a weird echelon tier of, like, boosted characters with non-boosted characters and all that sort of shenaniganry. For, like, Robin and Koala boost Nami, but Nami's not getting boosted under Luffy and Ace, and all of that sort of fun stuff that happens there. But as you guys will see here, it's really not that big of a deal to take down these particular stages. As I said, the HP pool of these particular fights isn't too crazy. Like, it's not too insane. Obviously, later in the line, like, these teams are going to change, but, like, this is a level 60 to 80 video. And if you guys can build these teams and you're finding that these teams are working well, you can easily just farm these particular stages. However, it is going to work a little bit nicer for you to farm out level 40 to 59 to sort of maximize your total gains if you guys don't have some of these particular characters. That way you can just sort of put all your boosters on a team and just sort of go from there. On stage 4 against RAYLEIGH, we're using the Luffy A special there. We're using the Nami and the Usopp combination. All of those units basically just remove everything that we need to worry about there. We can use the switch ability of Robin and Koala to give us color affinity. We have an orb boost. We're pretty much hunky-dory for that particular stage. No issues whatsoever. On the final stage against Roger, we're going to cop paralysis and our captains get block orbs. There's also damage reduction, which Robin can actually take care of. We're going to get color affinity again with Koala and Robin. Koala and Robin are going to get our orb booster, which is super, super nice. They also give us a color affinity buff, which is awesome, but that is going to get overridden by Odin and Toki. Odin and Toki, if you don't have, you just need a paralysis remover here. That's basically their big shtick. And then from there, Nami's pretty much the one that's going to be doing the big amount of damage, as well as Robin here as well. So we're just going to go bing, bang, boom. You know what? Yeah, see you later. Beautiful. So even with a janky-ass team where, like, you're getting, like, half boosted and not full boosted, this team should work up to level 80. From level 80, we're going to have to sort of revitalize it and sort of revamp it. But at the moment, we're just looking for the most total games that we can possibly get against both Roger or Odin, depending on whichever one we come up against. So, let's go. An Elder Turtle. Damn, 12 turtles? Jeez, that's some good stuff. Let's move back to the rest of the run. That was the Roger fight. Nice and easy stuff. I'm going to actually drop one of these because I do want to start getting my final boss level up a little bit higher because I do want to sort of test out a team at level 80 plus. And that should actually get us pretty close there. We do have a PvP fight. This is going to be easy. I'm going to skip this because this is going to be a super easy fight. Alright, awesome. PvP fight is done. Remember, you do have to do like 30 PvP fights, so make sure you guys are like doing them if you guys see them on the map. It is going to be beneficial to actually get them done as quickly as possible. I've just been picking up gold statues everywhere I see them. I haven't been prioritizing any particular character at all. I've just been picking up whatever comes available. So, we're going to hit the end of the fight here against RAYLEIGH. We did activate a Zoro, which is going to give us an extra 2 levels, which is super nice. So, Zoro is going to put us at level 76. So, right before the final fight, moving into 80, which I'll do a video on later on, once we actually hit that particular point. But we do want to find ourselves a Robin and Koala friend captain here. This team does work with a Luffy and Ace friend captain as well. So if you guys can't find Robin and Koala, Luffy and Ace friend captain will definitely do the job too. Honestly, it works a little bit nicer with a Luffy and Ace friend captain because the whole team is free spirit centric, where, like I said, against the Odin fight, the Robin and Koala unit doesn't actually boost our entire team. Nevertheless, though, it's still very early on, and as you can see, everything doesn't have that much HP, doesn't have that much defense, so we can easily take it down without too many issues whatsoever. Something to note, though, too, is that only Luffy will buff Robin, our Robin, the Dex one. So we do want to make sure that we are in the Luffy form when we come up against these particular stages, like right here against the fake Straw Hat. Now we get a 1 turn of paralysis here and 2 turns of bind. That is going to become 3 turns and after level, like into level 80. So we are going to have to deal with that a little bit later down the line. But for now, it's not too much of a problem. I do have an idea to sort of take off Mr. 1 support, use the Born Clay support on Buggy, and then bring in use the Born Clay support on Buggy, and then bring in, what's his name? Karasu on Robin for 80 to 100, and then bring back Mr. 1 later. But this should definitely work for now. Now remember that Koala's only buffing Robin and Koala herself. So you're not actually getting any buffs here besides that. Now, doing your tap timings is actually kind of key because none of these units are actually hitting very hard. So you do want to just finish off with Robin here. Ideally, on the previous turn, we should have switched into Ace and then switched back into Luffy here for more damage. But look, as you can see, early stages, like 60 to 80, it's still not that challenging. Like, it's really not. And if you have a plethora of these very strong characters, you're going to be absolutely A-okay. On to the Shinmaru stage, we get that new debuff. I believe it's called Pain. Basically what happens is every time we do anything that's not a tap, we lose 5,000 of our HP. So switch effects, verse effects, super types, super classes. I'm assuming supports as well, probably the same thing, I guess. Well, I guess we'll find out. All that sort of stuff hinders our HP by 5,000. Using a special, it's going to take away 5,000 HP, and this can kill us. Like, it's not a debuff that is percent based. It's a fixed 5,000 damage, so you definitely can die from this particular ability. And it does seem that they've just realized how powerful Rush is, and have just said, hey, let's just introduce a debuff that makes them lose some HP and makes it a little bit harder. But as you can see, Luffy and Ace special there, just easy peasy claps. The burn damage, the conditional, the orb boost that Luffy and Ace provide is very, very strong. Luffy and Ace as a captain also get around all the very annoying special reverse on this final stage as well, which is super, super nice. So on the final stage, we're going to switch back into Koala. We can use the Koala and Robin special. They're going to give us an orb boost to our Dex and Cerebral characters, namely, that's like the big thing. Once we get later down the line, honestly, this team is going to definitely operate better with a Luffy and Ace friend captain, or even a, what's it called? A Luffy Yamato friend captain will definitely be the wave as well, so that's another option. We can set defense to 0 here as well, so using the Shanks and Buggy combination is great. They also remove damage reduction, and they also remove threshold, which is going to be essential down the line, because the threshold becomes like 7 turns. VV support on Usopp also helps out there. And then the combination of Robin and Shanks is going to remove all the damage reduction that we will eventually see. Having the super swap of Robin and Koala is going to be required later down the line. But for now, it's really not that big of an issue, as we can easily take out RAYLEIGH with just a double tap there. So there you guys go. That was level 60 to 80 with a full boosted team against RAYLEIGH. There are no real issues with taking this particular fight down. With what we have, as like I said, it's still pretty early days and the HP scaling stuff isn't that drastic. This team should do level 80 as well. I will do a video on that, but basically you want to bring in the Karasu support on Robin, and that's basically the only difference you need to make. Once you sort of do that, it'll help you around stage 3, but I'm not 100% sure how the damage will look. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. Most importantly, though, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Let's